My beloved child, I have seen the notice, the numbers, the knot in your stomach, the way you count days and subtract hope. I have watched you memorize due dates more faithfully than birthdays. Wake up before dawn doing math in the dark, reworking budgets that will not bend, pretending calm when your hands tremble as you open another email with red letters. I have listened to the breath that catches each time you pass the mailbox, the way your heart stutters when an unknown number lights your phone, the quiet apology you whisper to yourself for not being farther along by now. I am here, I am speaking, and I am not late. I know the bills that stack like walls, the overdraft that feels like a verdict, the awkward pause before you decline a simple invitation because $15 feels like a mountain. I know how you avoid certain calls, not because you are careless, but because shame has learned your schedule and your voice has grown small to match it. I have seen you ration groceries by ounces, cancel subscriptions like tourniquets, count coins in a jar, and tell your soul not to cry. I am not embarrassed by your lack. I am moved by your faith that refuses to die, even when you feel it flicker. My beloved child, I am closer than the fear in your chest. I am nearer than the number on your rent notice. Hear me. This season is not punishment. It is a turning point. I have not abandoned you to be mocked by timelines and totals. My silence never means my absence. My timing never equals neglect. What you call delay, I am repurposing as alignment. I am refining, not humiliating. I am training your ear to know the sound of my peace, even when panic pounds on the door. I am teaching your heart that security is not the absence of pressure, but the presence of my hand upon your shoulder. If your rent is loud, let the psalms be louder. Stay with me. Stay very close. I will put a prayer in your mouth that breaks panic's grip. I will put courage in your bones and clarity in your next step. I will show you how to breathe again under bills, how to turn your face to me until the clamor becomes a distant drum and my voice becomes a steady bell. I will not merely drop relief into your lap and leave you. I will walk you through, teach you to carry peace into every room where numbers have ruled, and make you wise in the choices that follow. Do not let fear hire you as its messenger. The enemy will offer shortcuts with bright labels and hidden chains, quick loans that drag, compromises that stain, favors that will cost your tomorrow with interest. My child, do not sell your integrity to buy an hour of quiet. Do not lie on a form. Do not twist your yes or your no. Do not bind yourself to what will drain you later. I am your father and I am guarding your future. The pressure you feel is loud, but it is not the voice that decides who you become. Be still, breathe, look at me. I will take you by the hand, and together we will pass through stations of prayer that I have set in my word like lanterns on a dark road. You will sit with me in the green quiet of the shepherd's song, where I restore your soul and teach you to receive daily bread without choking on dread. You will stand beneath my shadow under the secret place of protection while shame and collapse are denied access to your door. You will lift your eyes when month-end shouts from the valley and learn to expect help that comes from above, not manufactured by anxiety below. You will wait without selling your birthright, letting your integrity grow roots as you trust. My timing over speed. You will pour out the cry you can barely form and discover that I am already closer than the whisper that escapes your lips. You will receive wisdom that numbers your days and your decisions, ordering your work, strengthening your stewardship. You will learn how to carry increase without drifting, how to bless your generation without losing your heart. And you will hear my decree of favor over your portion, doors opening not by panic, but by promise. This is the path we will walk, psalm by psalm, breath by breath, instruction by instruction. I am not offering you a single dramatic escape. I am giving you a way to live under my covering so that provision does not undo you when it arrives. My beloved child, blessing can lift, but it can also expose. I would rather form you now than watch you fall later. I do not hide you to forget you. I shelter you to shape you. Right now, before you draft another anxious email or refresh an account that changes nothing, hear the decree from my throne. I have signed my name over your portion. What I have ordained for you will not be stolen by a calendar, by a creditor, by the whispering conclusions of people who do not know the path I set for you. I am examining not to condemn, but to strengthen, whether you will trust me in the hour when numbers shout and emotions lie. Do not step back. Do not abandon your post in the last 5 minutes. Do not call yourself forsaken because the deadline is near. I am nearer. I see your fatigue, the lights turned off to save a few dollars, the hollow joke you make to mask the ache, the way your shoulders ache with the invisible weight of what if. I cover you under the shadow of my wings. I draw a boundary the enemy cannot cross. You are not a failure. You are my beloved in formation. What others perceive as smallness is my careful hand pruning distractions, closing leaks and creating room for what is real. I am purifying the circle around you, removing voices that would talk you into chains, and teaching you to be guided by my whisper rather than by the prying gaze of people. So place your hand upon your heart and breathe in my nearness. Say yes to this journey. Open the ancient songs and let them become your home in the storm. You will not drown in this month's tide. You will not be defined by this notice. I will replace panic with peace, and I will give you wisdom for your steps. Provision will come in my timing, and it will not cost you your soul. Walk with me now. Listen for my instructions. Let my words be the loudest sound in your room. I am here. I am not late. My beloved child, I hear the questions that circle your mind in the dark when the house is quiet and the clock seems to taunt you. What if I can't make it? What if I lose everything? Why is this happening to me? You do not always speak these words out loud, but they echo inside your chest like a second heartbeat. And you wonder if I am listening. You wonder if I am tired of your need. My dear one, I am not tired of you. I am not bored with your prayers. I am not rolling my eyes at your questions. I am closer than the fear that tightens your breath. I am the one who counts the beats in your chest and sets a boundary around your mind when waves want to drag you under. You have told yourself that need equals failure, that lack means you are somehow less, that if you were truly favored, you would never stand here again. Those are not my conclusions. Hear me. Need is a signal, not a sentence. It calls you to me. It does not condemn you away from me. You are not less loved because you are in lack. You are not disqualified because you feel behind. I have sat with those who had nothing but a small jar and a stubborn ember of hope, and I did not shame them. I multiplied their tomorrow from places that looked empty. I am not embarrassed by your budget. I am invested in your becoming. I am your father, not your critic. I am forming a heart that can hold peace when numbers do not look impressive, and a character that will not bow to the applause of false solutions. Panic is knocking, but panic is not your portion. Anxiety is loud, but anxiety is not your guide. The enemy uses money pressure like a whip. He rushes you, he shouts deadlines, he paints worst-case endings, and then he offers shortcuts with smiling faces. He wants you to sign fear's contract, to agree with despair in small, subtle ways. A half-truth on a form, a compromise that seems small but carves your soul, a yes you don't have peace about because you are afraid to say no. My child, do not confuse urgency with guidance. My voice can be firm, but it is never frantic. My leading can be swift, but it carries peace even when you must move quickly. If the counsel you hear pushes you into fog, if it squeezes your chest and steals your breath, if it demands you ignore the check in your spirit, it is not me. be still. Let peace be the guard at the door. You have asked, "Where are you?" while I am surrounded. I am here, nearer than the whisper that calls my name. I draw close to the brokenhearted. I bend my ear to the honest cry. I do not despise tears. I bottle them. I do not mock trembling hands. I cover them with my own. I have set a boundary around you that shame cannot cross without your permission. I have appointed a covering over your home that collapse cannot breach while you remain in my counsel. I have assigned my care to you in this hour. Angels do not sleep on their watch, and the shadow of my wings is wide enough for all you carry, and all you fear you cannot carry any longer. Listen to me. Before you seek a payment, seek my presence. Before you chase provision, let me restore your peace. The payment matters, but your peace is the path that leads to it without chains. If you run with panic, you will arrive at doors that swing shut behind you like prisons. If you walk with me, you will find favor that opens and remains open, not because you performed, but because you aligned. This is why I am calling you back to the Psalms, not as ornament, but as oxygen. Open your mouth with the shepherd's song when your chest tightens. Breathe until your shoulders fall and the wool of fear loosens its grip. Sit under my promise of protection until your mind stops scanning for catastrophe and starts listening for instruction. Lift your eyes when month-end prowls and remember that help does not rise from panic below. It descends from me above. Do not call yourself cursed because you are in a tight place. Do not let the calendar rename you. Do not repeat the enemy's commentary over your life. People's opinions carry no authority over your destiny unless you agree with them. My decree, not their diagnosis, sets your portion. And I say to you now, you are my beloved, not abandoned. You are in formation, not humiliation. You are being taught to hear me in the storm so you can steward peace when the sun returns. This formation is not punishment. It is protection. If I gave you everything you are asking for today, without the peace to carry it, that very blessing would become a snare. I love you too much to equip your panic. I will equip your faith. So place your hand upon your heart, breathe, and let your own voice whisper, Father, I am here. I am listening. I am not looking for eloquence. I am looking for trust. Tell me the truth of your fear. What if I can't make it? What if I lose everything? And then let me speak back. I will not let you be stolen by what you fear. I will not allow this pressure to rewrite your identity. I will teach you step by step. I will show you which call to return and which to ignore, which opportunity is mine and which is bait. I will steady your feet on firm ground, and I will keep your soul from slipping while you wait. Many abandon their post in the last moments because panic sounds like wisdom. Do not step away. Anchor in me. My child, hear the rhythm of my heart over yours. Peace is your inheritance. Wisdom is your path. Provision is my promise. You will not be defined by the size of this month's gap, but by the closeness of my hand upon your shoulder. Stay near. Keep your eyes on me. Let the ancient songs be louder than the rent that roars. I am here, closer than the fear in your chest, and I will carry you forward with honor. My beloved child, before we ask for anything, come near. The first door is not a paycheck. The first door is the secret place. Provision does not begin when money lands. It begins when your heart aligns. I am not only interested in funding your needs. I am committed to forming your steps, guarding your integrity, teaching your timing, and protecting you from the very mistakes that would multiply your pain. What you call breakthrough is more than a deposit. It is direction, restraint, correction, courage, and a way of seeing that refuses to be hired by fear. Breathe, be still, put your hand on your heart. Let my words steady you before we ask for anything. I want to shift the ground beneath your feet so that when relief arrives, it does not rule you, and when pressure returns, you are not uprooted. Hear me, I do not only open doors, sometimes I close them to keep you free. I do not only say go, I often say wait, because speed can be more expensive than delay when fear is holding the map. You call it delay, I call it shielding. You see a pause and feel forgotten. I see a trap set with friendly language and fine print that would enslave you for years. I am hiding you from what looks like help but carries hooks. I know offers that glitter when the calendar roars. Quick approvals, instant cash, no questions, and I know the interest they will charge your peace. My child, do not sign your future to purchase one quiet night. I am your father. I am placing my body between you and the snare. Hiddenness is not exclusion. It is my mercy creating a wall between your need and the bait that would bind you. Understand the war that is actually being fought over you. The enemy does not need to steal your paycheck if he can steal your peace. Fear makes people bargain away obedience. When peace leaves, wisdom follows. When panic leads, dignity limps behind. He whispers, "Hurry, everyone else is ahead. God is late, any door will do." Then he offers you an escape that costs your name, a collaboration that costs your convictions, a signature that costs your sleep. My child, hear me. Urgency is not the same as guidance. My voice can move you quickly, but it will never drag you by the throat. My counsel can be firm, but it will not blur your vision. If the next step erodes your integrity to soothe your timeline, it is not my step for you. Come back to the first door. Return to the secret place, not as a ritual you perform to impress me, but as the shelter where I re-center you, quiet your chest, and aim your life. Sit with me with the bills in front of you, with a pen in your hand, and with the Psalms open like windows. Say little at first. Let me speak. I will show you which obligations to call about today and which conversations to delay until tomorrow. I will tell you which subscription to cut, which spending to prune, which small item to sell, which small seed to sow, which habit to replace, which relationship to step back from while your spirit heals. I will point to the application I breathe on and the one that is bait. I will nudge you to ask for counsel from the right person and to ignore the advice that sounds smart but is soaked in fear. This is why I call you psalm by psalm. Each one carries a key for a different lock. Psalm 23 will be the pasture where I slow your breathing, restore your soul, and teach you to receive daily bread without choking on dread. Psalm 91 will stretch its canopy over your mind, telling shame and collapse they cannot cross the line I have drawn around your home. Psalm 121 will lift your eyes when month-end prowls, reminding you that real help descends from above, not risen from the fumes of anxiety. Psalm 37 will school your waiting, train your feet not to run after shortcuts, and warn you, do not sell your integrity for speed. Psalm 34 will cradle the cry you whisper when you do not have words, breaking the authority fear wields over your nights. Psalm 90 will give you holy arithmetic, teaching you to number not only days but decisions, establishing your work so your labor is not scattered. Psalm 112 will prepare you for increase, building inside you the kind of heart that carries blessing without drifting. And Psalm 20 will stamp my decree of favor over your portion, aligning your preparation to the doors I will open. Finally, a psalm for the night watches will stand guard over your mind so you wake with instruction instead of confusion. Do you see it, my child? Breakthrough is not a single event. It is a road with markers, and each marker is a word from my mouth ordering your steps. Be suspicious of any solution that asks you to abandon the secret place to chase it. If you leave your place, the blessing will come and not find you there. But if you remain under my whisper, It will come and recognize you by the peace that clothes you. Many abandon their post in the last 5 minutes because panic dresses up as wisdom. Do not abandon yours. Stay where my voice is. You will be tempted to measure my love by the speed of outcomes. Resist this. Measure my love by the length of my patience with you, by the way I protect you from doors you begged me to open, by the counsel that meets you when the room is quiet. Solomon did not fall in the day of hunger and lack. He fell in the day of abundance when his heart drifted. Hear the warning wrapped in tenderness. Success without me is more dangerous than struggle with me. My covering is not merely for crisis. It is the boundary that keeps prosperity from owning your soul. So here is how we begin. Before another email is sent, sit with me. Read the shepherd's song out loud slowly. Pause where your chest tightens. When a phrase settles in your bones, stop and let it do its work. Write what I highlight. Names to call, numbers to rework, tasks to release, errands to postpone, steps to take. If peace leaves, pause. Do not keep moving just because the clock shouts. Peace is the signpost. Return to it. If you feel a tug to set aside a small portion for generosity, even when it looks foolish, ask me. And if I confirm with peace, obey. Generosity breaks poverty thinking and anchors you in a bigger story. If I instruct you to apologize where pride is costing you favor, do it quickly. Humility opens doors that skill cannot. If I tell you to rest for an hour instead of scrolling through dread, honor that instruction. Fatigue makes lies sound true. My beloved child, this is the foundation. Alignment before acceleration, character before cash, peace before payment. I have already signed my name over your portion in the courts of heaven, but I am also signing my name upon your heart so that what I give does not undo you. Return to the first door again and again. Let hiddenness be your shield, letting me prune people-pleasing and noise. Do not rush to stitch back together ties I am untying. Leaks will drain the blessing I intend you to keep. Do not interpret closed doors as rejection. See them as me narrowing your path to safety and honor. Be still now. Breathe. Place your hand upon your heart. Whisper, Father, align me. I am here. I will lead you step by step. As we step next into the green quiet of the shepherd's song, you will feel your breath lengthen, your mind settle, your shoulders drop. There, in that pasture of peace, I will begin to feed you again, not only with bread for your table, but with counsel for your way. My beloved child, come now into the green quiet I have prepared. Lay down the calculator for a moment, set the notice to the side, and sit with me. I am your shepherd, not in poetry only, but in practice, in the small hours and the late fees and the minutes that race your pulse. When deadlines hunt you like wolves, I do not throw you to them. I lead you where you can breathe again. Peace first, then strategy. Restoration first, then road. This is how I feed you. This is how daily bread arrives. By my hand guiding your steps, not your panic pulling you by the throat. Let your shoulders fall. Put your hand on your heart. Breathe with me. I make you lie down on ground that is soft enough to unclench your jaw. I draw you to waters that quiet your mind's engine. I bring back the part of you that fear scattered. You call it a break. I call it restoration. And out of restored breath comes clear instruction. Out of a quieted soul comes the path that will not betray you later. Panic promises speed but collects a fee at the door. My path may look slower, but it delivers you with dignity. I am not delaying you, I am steadying you. You say, but the rent is due. The dates do not move. I know. Do you see how loud the valley is? Yet a valley is not a verdict, it is a passage. Do not build a grave where I planned a road. Do not carve your identity into the walls of a temporary place. Keep moving with me. Do not make forever decisions in a midnight of the soul. When shadows stretch long and fear rehearses disaster, sit under my shepherding voice. I walk you through, I do not leave you there. I cover you while we pass, and I will not let shame claim you as its trophy. Here is how to pray with me in this pasture. Whisper, shepherd of my soul, still me. Ask for calm that is not shallow. Ask for clarity that is not borrowed from other people's fear. Ask me to put practical next steps in your mind one by one, not 20 at once. Surrender the compulsive scrolling that pokes your wounds. Lay down the midnight rehearsal of worst-case endings. Let go of the shame spiral that tells you your value is the size of your bank balance. Those voices do not shepherd you, they scatter you. Tell them, you do not own my future, my Father does. Now listen to my instruction that flows from peace. I will nudge you to make one call with dignity instead of 10 with panic. I will show you where to ask for mercy and how to do it without groveling. I will tell you which bill to approach first and which can wait a day while we secure the main gate. I will highlight the application that carries my breath and the opportunity that is a snare even though it shines. I will bring a name to mind, a conversation to have, a mentor to ask, a skill to offer, a small task you can complete today that begins to unlock tomorrow. My counsel is not theoretical. It is bread for today, but the sequence matters. Peace first, then plan. If you reach for the plan without peace, even wise steps will feel like stones in your mouth. You feel surrounded, I know. Yet hear me, I set a table for you while the pressure still lurks at the edges. I do not wait for every hostile voice to vanish before I feed you. I teach you to eat with me in the presence of what wanted to starve you. You will find yourself making sound decisions while emails still ping, while dates still glare, while others wring their hands. This is the miracle of my shepherding. Your cup can begin to rise while circumstances have not yet fully changed, because I am anointing your head with the oil of clarity and courage. Ideas flow here. Creativity returns here. The favor you need does not arrive when you collapse. It meets you when you sit with me and let fear be refused at the door. Do not despise this gentle pace. It is saving you. The enemy wants you sprinting, gasping, believing that safety is on the other side of a small lie, a fast signature, an agreement that stains. My child, do not sell your integrity for speed. The path of righteousness I lead you on is not a rigid rulebook. It is a safe road that keeps you from ditches. Some detours look like shortcuts but charge interest on your peace. Stay with me. If the suggestion requires you to hide, to twist, to hush the check inside your chest, it is not my pasture. Be stubborn about this. Keep your peace, keep your name, keep your future clean. Now pray with me again. Father, order my steps, restore my soul. I release the loop of dread. I break agreement with shame. I give you my timeline. Ask for the next 3 faithful actions, not the next 30. Ask me to show you where unnecessary spending has become a numbing ritual. I will point to what to prune without condemning you. Ask me to strengthen your yes and your no. I will teach you to answer from peace, not from pressure. Ask me to heal the part of you that equates provision with panic. I will rewrite that story. You wonder if you are alone. Hear me. You are not fatherless in lack. You are my child under my care. My goodness and my faithful love do not chase you only when the sun is out. They follow you down alleys of confusion, into rooms where you sit with overdue notices, into meetings where your voice shakes. I am there. I am not embarrassed by your questions. I am not impatient with your pace. I am forming a steady heart inside you, so that when increase comes, you do not drift, and when pressure returns, you do not break. Solomon did not fall in his day of hunger. He fell when abundance amplified what was unguarded. I am guarding you now, shaping a life that will not be swallowed by success. Here is the practice I want from you tonight. Close the extra tabs. Power down the noise. Read the shepherd's song out loud slowly. Stop when peace touches you and breathe there. Write what I whisper. If I point to a conversation to postpone because your spirit is frayed, honor that. If I nudge you to send a humble message, asking for a payment plan or for mercy, obey without self-contempt. If I tell you to sleep and rise early, to call when lines open, trust me over the midnight grind. I am not training you to avoid responsibility. I am training you to carry it with me. My beloved child, I have signed my name over your portion in the throne room, and I am signing my peace over your heart in this room. Daily bread is not only food, it is wisdom for your steps, strength in your bones, and a way of seeing that refuses the whip of fear. You will not be owned by rent. You will not be named by due dates. You will walk through this valley and come out with honor, with lessons that protect you, with a testimony that I kept you from collapse and from compromise. Stay near me. Let the shepherd's song be the rhythm of your days for a while. When your chest tightens, return here. When numbers shout, return here. When suggestions swarm, return here. I am your shepherd. I lead you where you can breathe again, and from that breath I will walk you into solutions. Peace first, then the plan. Take my hand. We will go step by step, and you will see my care in the details. My beloved child, come beneath my wings now. When the world feels like it can see every tremble in your hands, when eviction threatens like a storm cloud, when your job schedule is cut without warning, when a letter with an unfamiliar seal makes your breath stop, hear me. You are not exposed. You are not standing alone in the open. I am the one who spreads a canopy over you. I am the refuge you can run into. I am the shadow that swallows the glare of shame. The ancient song you call Psalm 91 is not a poem on a page. It is a place in my presence. Those who dwell near me do not merely visit protection. They live inside it. You say, but the notice is real. The inbox keeps filling. The number on the caller ID twists my stomach. One more unexpected expense and everything collapses. I know the tremor that runs through your body when your phone lights up after dark. I know the way your heart races when you hear, "We need to talk." These are the nights when terror walks the hallway and tries your doorknob. The days when accusations fly like arrows with neat fonts and formal language. My child, listen to me. There is a line the enemy cannot cross. I have drawn it. I have signed it. Your life is not up for auction. Your future is not sold to the highest bidder, named anxiety. You are mine, hidden under the shadow of my wings, while I bring you through. Understand the warfare aimed at you now. The enemy is crafty, and in tight times he borrows loud thoughts, catastrophe, humiliation, hopelessness, to push you into despair. He will rehearse future scenes, boxes on the curb while neighbors watch, a supervisor's face hard with judgment, your name whispered as a warning. He wants you to agree with him before anything even happens, to sign panic's contract in the dark. Reject it. Do not co-author your downfall with fear. Those thoughts are not prophecies, they are suggestions with costumes. My silence never means my absence. My covering is present even when you still feel the wind. Come, dwell. Do not only visit me when alarms blare, make your home in me. Choose the secret place as your address. Say it out loud with me now. Father, you are my shelter. I choose to live under your covering. Breathe. Place your hand on your heart. Let your shoulders drop. As you abide, I place guardians around you, watchers who do not sleep, assignments that do not lapse at midnight. I shield you not only from visible threats, but from hidden snares dressed as opportunities. from fees that punish ignorance, from agreements that promise relief but charge your soul. I am your fortress. I am your refuge. I am your steady ground. Now I am teaching you a boundary prayer to build the walls of peace around your life. We will set a line in the spirit, and you will keep it with me each day until it becomes the atmosphere you carry. Begin at your doorway, in your heart, or in your home. Whisper, "Father, this address is under your name." Speak it over every room, every bed, every bill stacked on the table. No spirit of collapse may enter here. Shame may not camp at this threshold. This home will not be defined by notices, but by your nearness. Let peace be the banner over this roof. If you must speak to a landlord or an office, carry this within. You approach not as a beggar hiding, but as a child walking under covering. I will give you words that are humble and clear. I will prepare hearts to see you with mercy. Now set a boundary over your mind. Lay your phone on the table and say, "Father, I refuse dread's dominion over my thoughts. Guard my nights from terror and my days from the arrows of accusation. Set sentries at the gates of my imagination. I renounce the rehearsals of humiliation. I embrace your counsel and your calm. Ask me to silence the catastrophic forecast that plays like a loop. I will cut its power. Ask me to restore your sleep. I will rock you with peace no pill can manufacture. Set a boundary over your income and your work. Whisper, "Father, cover the streams you have given me. Protect my job from unjust decisions. Where a door must close, open the better one I cannot see yet. Shield me from error, from sabotage, from fraud. Let what I earn be kept, not devoured by small leaks or careless agreements. Teach my hands skill. Establish the work I do so it is not scattered. I will give you favor with the right eyes, and I will hide you from the glare of those who would use your need. I am able to stretch what you have and to add what you need without attaching chains." Set a boundary over your decisions. Say, "Father, I will not sign under pressure. I will not click agree to quiet panic. I will not accept counsel that erodes my integrity to soothe my timeline. Let peace, wisdom, and truth be the guards at my door. If peace leaves, I pause. My child, obey this. If an offer demands you hush the check in your spirit, walk away. If a shortcut asks you to shade the truth, refuse it. I cover you from collapse and shame as you shelter under my way. I will protect your name as you honor mine. Hear my decree for this hour. Shame will not write your story. You will not be paraded as a cautionary tale. While you are walking through this valley, I am covering you. While you are making calls with dignity, I am softening hearts. While you are waiting on replies, I am arranging outcomes. While you sleep, I assign solutions to meet you in the morning. Many around you will be buffeted by the same winds, but you will learn a different weather, peace within the storm. Not because you escaped all trouble, but because trouble could not cross the line I drew. Do not hide in the shadows of avoidance. That is not the secret place. Come into the light of my presence and then step into your tasks with your head lifted. Ask for a payment plan if I nudge you. Seek clarity instead of assuming the worst. Return the call from a steady heart and not a trembling one. I am with you in the conversation. I am your advocate when you speak truth with humility. I am not ashamed to be seen beside you in your need. Let that break the lie that says you must disappear until you can impress. When the night grows loud and you feel the old panic rise, return to the canopy of the psalm. Whisper its heart, I live under your shadow, Almighty One. You are my refuge and my fortress. I trust you. Do not perform the words. Rest in them. Imagine my wings over your bed, the edges touching the floor, the room filled with a quiet that does not come from circumstance. Imagine light on your doorstep like a thin gold line that no darkness can cross. even as notices arrive, even as dates approach. My protection is active. This is not denial, this is dominion. My beloved child, I am not only keeping you from physical collapse, I am guarding you from the shame that tries to eat your courage. I am teaching you to walk through pressure without staining your name. Solomon did not fall in his day of hunger. He drifted when covering was treated like ornament instead of oxygen. Keep this covering close. Wear it, live in it, speak it, and as you do, watch how I make a way that does not require you to bow to fear. Be still now. Breathe. Say it with me one more time. There is a line the enemy cannot cross. My life is not up for auction. I have signed my name over your portion in the courts of heaven, and I am writing peace over the doorposts of your home. Stay near my wings while I bring you through. You are not exposed, you are covered, and you will come out with honor. My beloved child, lift your eyes. Do not keep staring at the glow of the due date until it burns a hole in your hope. You have watched the balance tick downward. You have counted days with a knot in your stomach. You have tried to sleep while numbers marched across your mind like soldiers at midnight. Hear me. Real help does not rise from panic. It comes from me, the one who keeps you steady and alert. There is a psalm that asks where help comes from and answers that it comes from the maker of heaven and earth. This is the gaze I am giving you now, away from the ledger up to the hills of my faithfulness, past the calendar that roars into the constancy of my watch. You feel the ache because you have been carrying tomorrow's weight today. That is why your body feels tight and your thoughts race like a river after heavy rain. You have tried to solve a week's worth of outcomes in one anxious hour. But I am your keeper, the one who watches over your going out and your coming in, the one who does not doze when night falls, the one who shields you in the heat of the day and the chill of the night. I am not late. I am not distracted. I see the red circle on your calendar and the unread messages stacking in your inbox. I see the small shame you feel each time you open your wallet. I do not define you by those moments. I define you by my covenant with you. Lift your eyes not to deny reality, but to locate true supply. Provision is not birthed by adrenaline. Anxiety builds towers of what if, and then hires you as a laborer with no pay. My child, step off that scaffolding. Look up. I am your source. I send strength when you rise to call the office. I give clarity for the conversation that could alter your timeline. I whisper the name of a person who owes you a call, and I nudge them as you pray. Help from above does not cancel your responsibility. It fills your obedience with power. Depend on me without becoming passive. Here is how you will walk this out with me today. We will trade dread for directed steps. You will ask me for one appointment to make, one message to send, one number to review, one place to prune, one seed to sow, one door to knock, no more, no less. Then you will move with peace, not with frenzy. If your chest tightens as you reach for the phone, pause and lift your eyes again. Blink away the fog of fear and remember that you are not begging fate. You are partnering with your Father. I am with you in the call. I am with you at the counter. I am with you when you read terms and when you say, I'll wait. I am guarding you from the deal that shines but steals. I am guiding you toward the mercy that seems small but opens a path. You have been blaming yourself for what you did not know, for the decision you made when you were tired, for the expense you did not see coming. Today, I silence the whip of self-accusation. Condemnation does not produce wisdom, it drains it. Lift your eyes and receive my correction without cruelty. We will learn where to tighten, where to cancel, where to negotiate, where to ask, where to rest, where to work with fresh skill. I am not shaming you, I am shaping you. I keep you from burnout by ordering your steps, by saying enough for today when your mind wants to run marathons at midnight. Pray with me now. Put your hand upon your heart and whisper, "Father, lift my eyes above the noise. Open the door I cannot open. Send the favor that arrives on time, not a day too late, not a day too soon. Keep me steady and alert, alert to your nudges, steady against fear. Preserve me from burnout. Teach me to rest and to rise in rhythm. Break the power of self-blame. Let wisdom, not shame, lead my adjustments." As you speak, I am already moving, tilting a conversation toward mercy, aligning a timing you could not manufacture, stirring a friend to text at an exact moment, guiding a leader to remember your name in the meeting. I am your keeper. I do not abandon you at the end of the month. I am especially near there. Now hear my promise wrapped in warning and care. Do not let anxiety be your foreman. It will shout, "Act now, decide now, say yes now." But haste under fear is not the same as swift obedience. You will feel the difference. My pace carries clarity and peace. Panic carries blur and dread. If peace leaves, pause. If confusion swells, ask again. I am not offended by your repeated question when it comes from trust. Lift your eyes, ask, and wait those few breaths until calm returns. Then step. This is how you will stay alert without being consumed, diligent without being devoured. My beloved child, I am keeping watch while you sleep and while you work. When you're on hold and when you're face to face, when you walk out into a day that holds unknowns, and when you return home with the weight of decisions. I keep you. This is the refrain of the Hillsong. I keep your mind from unraveling as you choose to abide. I keep your name as you choose integrity. I keep your steps as you choose patience. I keep your provision as you choose generosity in the measure I direct. You are not pushing a boulder alone up a hill I designed for you to climb with me. So lift your eyes every time dread tries to borrow your sight. Whisper it as a practice. My help comes from above. Align your body with your prayer. Shoulders softened, jaw unclenched, breath slow. Watch how solutions that hid in the grass stand up when peace returns. Watch how courage to ask for what is fair replaces the urge to apologize for needing help. Watch how a door you did not see opens because you were looking at me, not only at the ground. We are not finished. I am leading you through stations of grace on this road. Month-end anxiety is loud, but my keeping is louder. As you lift your eyes, I will put words in your mouth and restraint in your steps. Hold fast to this. Real help does not rise from panic. It descends from my faithfulness, and it meets you in obedient motion. Now that your eyes are lifted, I will give you words for the waiting. My beloved child, now that your eyes are lifted, come and learn the art of waiting with me. This is where I steady your heart and guard your steps. This is where Psalm 37 becomes your map. There is a song in my book that teaches you to trust me and do good in the land where I have placed you, to make faithfulness your friend, to roll the weight of your path onto my shoulders, to be still before me and to refuse the burning envy that rises when you see others racing ahead on crooked roads. Take these lines as instruction, not theory. Waiting is not an empty hallway. It is a workshop where I am shaping your capacity to carry what you asked for. You are hungry for speed, I know. You feel the clock, you feel the eyes of people, you feel the ache of responsibilities that do not wait. But hear me. Speed without me is costly. Do not trade purity for relief. Do not sell your integrity for a deadline. The enemy will package shortcuts with urgent fonts. Instant approval, no questions asked, today only, and he will whisper that this is wisdom because it is fast. My child, I am warning you with tenderness and with strength. Whatever promises relief but stains your conscience does not come from my hand. Breakthrough that costs your soul is not blessing. I am not withholding to be cruel. I am protecting you from a trap that hides beneath the number you crave. Make faithfulness your companion in this season. This is what it means to dwell in the land and do good. Show up where I planted you. If I gave you a job, arrive with integrity and do work that carries my name with honor. If I nudged you to call, make the call with dignity, not with manipulation. Pay what you can without pretending. Keep records in the light. Return what you borrowed. Cancel what leaks silently. Clean the small corner you control. Update the application I flagged earlier. Learn the skill I keep bringing to your mind. Faithfulness is not glamorous, but it builds a floor that will not collapse under favor. I watch how you handle little, not to grade you with cold eyes, but to enlarge what your hands can safely carry. Resist envy with me now. You see others post results they achieved by shaving truth, by using connections that require them to bend their convictions, by returning to relationships that bruise the soul in exchange for money and favors. Do not feed your eyes on their harvest. Do not say in your heart, maybe I should do the same. The path of the wicked can look like a shortcut, but it withers faster than it blooms, and it charges interest on your peace. You are my child. You are not for rent. You are not a product on someone's shelf. You are not a prop in another person's plan. Envy is a soil that cannot grow the fruit you want. Pull it up before it roots. Commit your way to me. Roll the weight of your plan onto my shoulders. Speak it out loud. Father, I roll this path onto you. Lead me. The pressure you try to carry alone turns into panic. The same pressure, when placed on me, turns into ordered steps. I will show you which door to knock this week and which one to leave closed, even though it glows. I will warn you when a lender's smile hides shackles. I will check your spirit when a contact flirts with manipulation. I will highlight a noble opportunity that seems small now, but is a seed of stability. My counsel will not flatter your impatience. It will preserve your future. Be still before me, not inactive, still. In your stillness, I sort the motives, I untangle the knots, I separate wisdom from noise. Do not mistake adrenaline for anointing. Do not assume frantic movement equals progress. There is a holy slowness that keeps you from bleeding out on the way to increase. Learn it, practice it, breathe. If peace leaves, pause. If your chest tightens, step back and ask me again. I repeat myself without irritation when your listening is sincere. My silence never means my absence. Sometimes I am watching to see if you will hold the line of integrity in the quiet before doors open. You are asking me for increase. I am answering by preparing your heart so increase will not pull you away from me. An inheritance is not only a gift, it is a test hidden beneath the light. Solomon, who asked for wisdom, did not fall on the day of hunger. He drifted when abundance amplified what was unguarded. I am guarding you now. I am pruning your appetite for speed, so you won't bite at bait later. I am strengthening your boundary so you won't sign what seems generous but binds you. I am purifying your circle so that when provision multiplies, there are no leaks to drain it through flattery or entitlement. Let me expose the subtle temptations stalking you in this tight place. Beware the dishonest shortcut, a report you could shade, numbers you could round in your favor because they'll never notice. Beware the unhealthy loan dressed as friend, the one that offers fast cash but requires you to live the next year under a voice that belittles you. Beware manipulation, crafting a sadder story than is true to pry open someone's hand. Beware returning to the relationship that once funded you but drained your soul, the arrangement that looks safe because it is familiar but costs you your clarity. Beware the side gig that asks you to hide, that erodes your rest and siphons your attention from the assignment I gave. These are not random options, they are snares designed to catch a hurried heart. Instead, embrace the slow strengths of Psalm 37. Trust me while you do good. Dwell, remain in the place of obedience. Delight in my nearness so that your desires are shaped by my heart. Commit your way and watch me act in time. Be still and refrain from rage when timelines slip. Do not fret because someone seems to prosper by wrong paths. Your fretting does not build one brick of blessing. It only eats the energy you need to take today's faithful step. Hear my decree in the throne room concerning you. I have signed my name over your portion, and I have appointed timings that are mercy, not denial. If you leave your place, the blessing will come and not find you there. Do not abandon your post in the last 5 minutes before the shift. Many do. They quit the honest job for a fast scheme. They lie on one application after years of truth. They go back to the familiar bondage for the promise of quick cash, and the door I was opening arrives to an empty chair. Stay, hold, keep your hands clean. I know you are tired. I know the weariness that makes shortcuts look like wisdom. I am not mocking your need. I am meeting it by protecting the future you cannot see. Now pray with me as we anchor this waiting. Put your hand over your heart and whisper, Father, teach me to trust you and to do good where I am. Make faithfulness my friend. Order my steps in integrity. Say, I roll my way onto you, my budget, my calls, my applications, my conversations. Guard me from envy. Cleanse me from the urge to hurry past your wisdom. Keep me steady in the last 5 minutes before the shift. Ask me to give you clean hands and a calm confidence that does not need to manipulate outcomes. Ask me for patience that is not passive, patience that works, that listens, that moves at the speed of peace. I will answer these prayers with practical wisdom. I will give you a sequence for your week. Which bill to address, which conversation to schedule, which expense to release, which opportunity to nurture, which mentor to contact, which rest to protect. I will help you discern the tone of every step, firm when needed, gentle when possible, honest always. I will empower you to say no without guilt and yes without fear. I will expose the pressure points where spending has become numbness. I will supply the courage to adjust. I will surround you with witnesses of my faithfulness, so you remember that you are not the first I have carried through a tight month and into a steady season. Do not measure my love by the speed of relief. Measure it by the purity I guard in you as I lead you out. You will not be a cautionary tale. You will not have to hide your face because of what you signed in a panic. You will come through this with honor, with lessons that become guardrails, with a testimony that peace ruled your choices and wisdom built your house. And when abundance arrives, as it will in my time, you will not drift, because the waiting has rooted you in me. Be still now. Breathe. Say it again with me. I will not sell my integrity for speed. I am here in the waiting, not merely at the finish. I am shaping your heart to sustain increase, your mind to choose well, your hands to remain clean. Stay with me on this road. Delight in my nearness. Trust, dwell, do good, commit your way, resist envy, be still. The door is opening on schedule, and I am determined that when it swings wide, you will walk through it with peace, with dignity, with me at your side. My beloved child, come closer and let me hear the cry you don't let anyone else hear. In the quiet after the phone is set down and the lights are low, in the pause between one responsible step and the next, your heart still whispers, Father, do you see me? Will you help me in time? I am here and I am listening. The old song you call Psalm 34 is not theory to me. It is a veil I lift for you to see my posture toward you now. I draw near to the brokenhearted. I lift those whose spirit has been pressed flat by disappointment. I hear the cry that is barely a breath, and I move toward it with care. You do not need perfect words. You need honesty, and you have it. Your whispered cry is not ignored. I see the embarrassment you carry when you have to ask again, when you hope that this time you will not need to explain, when you practice sounding fine so no one will worry, when it feels like everyone else is managing and you are the only one with a knot in your chest. I see the way you count favors and tell yourself, you should have done better by now. I see the heat in your face when yet another small crisis demands attention. I see the private ache of scrolling past a life that looks effortless while your hands shake a little as you type out an honest request. My child, I do not shame you for being afraid. I heal you so fear will not rule you. I do not recoil from your need. I run toward it because I love you. Hear me. Fear has been trying to sit on your heart like a crowned ruler, issuing decrees about your future, announcing verdicts over your name, predicting humiliation as if it were divine truth. It borrows your inner voice and says, brace, expect the worst, you will not make it. Today I overturn its throne. In the courts of heaven I issue my decree. Fear will not rule you. I am near, and my nearness dislodges dread. I will teach you the difference between the small alert that leads to wise action and the flood tide of terror that drowns discernment. I will deliver you, not only from circumstances as they shift, but from the agreement that gave fear a microphone. Bring it all into the light with me now, without performance, without rehearsed lines, without protecting your image. Bring me your worry that circles the same streets at midnight. Bring me your resentment toward those who could have helped but stayed silent. Do not varnish it. I can handle the rawness. Bring me your comparison that peeks into windows of other lives and concludes you are behind. Lay it down. It has been wounding you in secret. Bring me your hopelessness that whispers, what is the point of trying? I will not condemn you for these confessions. I will wash you. My correction comes wrapped in gentleness and truth. It lifts rather than crushes. Say with me, even if it is barely a whisper, Father, here is my fear. I do not hide it. Here is my resentment. Here is my comparison. Here is my hopelessness. Take them from the shadows into your light. As you speak, I am already at work. I pour a warm oil over the places where the heart has been chafed by constant pressure. I break the loop of catastrophic imagination that interrupts your tasks and steals your sleep. I quiet the courtroom of internal accusations. I steady your breathing. I anchor your attention to my face. You have worried that your requests are becoming too many, that you are a burden in my presence. Listen carefully. You are not an interruption. You are my delight. You are not a case number on a crowded desk. You are my beloved child, a true heir in the Father's house. I will never compare your journey to another's timeline to shame you. I measure you by my love, not by a ledger of flawless decisions. I am teaching you patiently, persistently, how to live from peace, how to mend what was frayed, how to ask with courage and act with integrity. Now we will pray for the places fear has made its nest. Put your hand upon your heart and whisper slowly, Father, comfort me where I feel alone. Sit with me in the room where I do not want to ask again. Replace dread with steady faith. Break the script that predicts shame. Teach me to hear your voice above the noise. Breathe in and receive comfort. Breathe out and release the heaviness that has been clenched in your shoulders. Again, in. You are near to me. Out, I am safe under your care. This is not performance. This is recentering your nervous system under my hand. We will ask for courage now, courage that does not roar but remains, courage that picks up the phone with honesty and rests the phone with peace, courage that looks at a statement without spiraling, courage that chooses light over hiding. Say, Father, give me courage that is gentle and stubborn. Make me brave enough to be transparent, humble enough to receive help, and wise enough to refuse manipulation. I answer this prayer with a spine of steel wrapped in tenderness. I will put words in your mouth that do not beg, that do not accuse, that do not perform. I will steady your tone. I will surround you with favor that recognizes sincerity. We will ask for sleep, the kind that eludes the anxious and returns as a gift in my presence. Say, Father, restore my sleep. Silence the reels that replay failure, close the doors to imagined disasters, stand guard at the threshold of my mind. Let me lay down and not fear. I post sentries at your night. I sing over you in a way your ears cannot catch, but your body will feel. You will sense the difference, even if bills still wait, even if solutions are in motion but not finished. Peace will begin to take the largest seat in the room. Your nights will become recovery rooms, not battlefields. And we will ask for renewed confidence, the quiet kind that knows who has spoken over your life. Say, Father, restore to me the confidence of a loved child. I renounce agreement with the lie that I am an inconvenience. I receive your declaration that I am seen, heard, and provided for in your time. With this, I adjust your posture. I lift your chin without inflating your pride. I teach you to speak with clarity, to ask for what is fair, to say no to what violates peace, to say yes to opportunities aligned with integrity. I replace apology-driven decisions with purpose-driven steps. Do not despise the small mercies I send while the larger doors are opening. I will meet you with provision that looks like a phone call you did not expect, a fee waived without explanation, a small job that bridges a gap, a neighbor's kindness at an exact moment. These are not random, they are taste and see moments of my goodness in a tight place. Collect them as evidence. Let them teach your heart what to expect from me. Faithfulness, not abandonment. When the ache returns, and sometimes it will try to circle back, come quickly. You do not need to start from the bottom every time. You live in my nearness now. Whisper, I sought you. You hear me. Deliver me again from the fear that rises. Sit for a minute and let the panic lose its grip. If peace leaves, pause. Do not bully yourself for feeling. Let me father you through it. I am examining whether you will still trust me when you no longer feel anything at all. Not to condemn you, but to anchor you in a faith that outlasts sensation. My beloved child, hear the decree once more. Fear will not write your story. I am near to your broken heart. I save the crushed spirit. I bend low to the quietest cry. I do not merely mend, I make new. I will turn this tight valley into an altar of testimony, where you say, not that you never felt afraid, but that fear lost its authority over your choices. You will walk forward not as one constantly bracing for disaster, but as one trained by peace. Be still now. Breathe. Let the shame of asking fall away. Let the loneliness of carrying everything by yourself loosen its knots. You are not ignored. I am here, I am listening, and I am leading. Your whispered cry has reached me. My hand is already moving. I am breaking dread, restoring sleep, refreshing courage, renewing confidence. And as we continue, provision will arrive in my timing. You will recognize it because peace will be its companion. My beloved child, sit with me now in the quiet craft of wisdom. There is a psalm in my book that asks me to teach you to number your days so that your heart grows wise, and to lay my hand upon the work of your hands so it is established and not wasted. This is what I am doing with you now. I will not only calm your fear, I will order your steps. I will not only bring you through this month, I will shape the way you handle every month after, so that provision does not slip through unguarded places. This is how panic becomes peace and peace becomes practice. Come out of survival mode and into stewardship with me. Survival stares only at the emergency. Stewardship lifts its eyes to patterns and chooses order. Survival rounds numbers in the dark. Stewardship turns on the light and looks with me. Do not fear the ledger, the statements, the stack on the table. I am with you while you look. I will help you face what is true without spiraling. We will talk to each line. We will tell it who is Lord here. We will number not only your days, but your decisions, because days are made of decisions, and decisions become pathways. When you choose with me, paths straighten. Here is how we will begin. First, simplify. Gather what is scattered. One list, not 5 places. Write down what comes in and what goes out. Simple, honest, unembellished. Clarity is mercy. Confusion is a thief that charges interest. As you list, breathe with me. I am not grading you, I am guiding you. Second, prioritize essentials with dignity. Shelter, food, basic utilities, work, transport, necessary medicine. These are not selfish, they are stewardship. I will also whisper to you where generosity belongs in this season and in what measure. My generosity never asks you to fund other people's urgency at the price of your assignment. Put first things first without apology. When you choose order, shame loses a foothold. Third, cut the leaks. We will walk the borders of your budget like a gardener checking for holes in the fence. Cancel what you do not use. Pause what is not crucial. Call and negotiate without embarrassment. Ask for reduced rates, for waived fees, for new terms. Favor will meet you as you move. Overdrafts, late fees, auto renewals that hide in the small print. These are tiny foxes eating the fruit of your field. We will trap them together. You will be surprised how many small leaks have been costing you more peace than money. As you seal them, you will feel breath return. Fourth, refuse to use spending as anesthesia. Do not ask a purchase to do the work of comfort. I know the voice that says, I deserve this small treat. I need to feel something good right now, and then quietly drains you. My child, I do not withhold joy. I replace numbing with nourishment. When the urge to scroll and add to cart pulses, pause and ask me, am I soothing a wound with a price tag? If peace leaves, step back, drink water, walk, call the friend I will highlight, put on the coat and go to the fresh air. I will train your nervous system to rest in my presence so that money does not have to carry the weight of emotions it cannot heal. Fifth, ask for counsel when I nudge you. Wisdom is not prideful, it invites light. Choose someone whose life bears the fruit of integrity, not merely results. Tell the truth without performance. Let them look with you. Allow correction without shame. A short conversation with a seasoned voice can save you a year of backtracking. I am not offended when you seek help. I orchestrate it. Now lift your eyes from the page and hear this. Discipline is not punishment. It is protection so provision can stay. Order is dignity. Boundaries are love in action. The enemy will paint discipline in the gray tones of deprivation, but I paint it with royal colors. You are my child, not a beggar in the house. A steward is not a slave. A steward is trusted. Every adjustment we make is evidence that I trust you to carry more, not less. I will also establish the work of your hands. Breakthrough often arrives wrapped in wisdom, ideas sharpened, skills refined, favor awakened at your place of assignment. Ask me, Father, where should I build skill? I will answer, perhaps it is a certificate that lifts your wage, a tool you have avoided learning, a practice that increases your effectiveness, a simple habit of finishing what you start. Excellence is not perfectionism. It is love for the work I gave you and the people it serves. When you show up with integrity, when you choose to learn instead of resent, I breathe on your efforts. Supervisors notice, clients return. Opportunities remember your name. I open doors, but I also teach your hands what to do when they walk through. We will craft a simple rhythm. Set a weekly meeting with me. 20 minutes, the same chair, no shame in the room. Bring your list. Review what happened. Adjust one thing. Celebrate one mercy. Plan one faithful step. Small, steady obedience over time becomes a river of stability. In that space, we will also plan your work. Tasks to finish, people to call, ideas to test, rest to protect. I will show you the seams in your day where productivity leaks and where focus can be recovered. I will train you to refuse the tiny compromises that keep you constantly busy but rarely effective. When money comes in, do not let it stampede out. Welcome it with order. Tell it where to go before it wanders. Essentials first. The leaks already sealed. A small reserve, even if it is tiny, because margin teaches your heart that emergencies are not masters. Resist the urge to celebrate with spending that undoes your peace. Celebrate with gratitude and a wise step. Remember, blessing that is not stewarded becomes a snare. Success without me is more dangerous than lack with me. But with me, increase strengthens you and does not hollow you out. We will also ask for favor. I give you favor that is not flattery. Pray with me now, simply and sincerely. Father, give me strategy for this week. Number my days and my decisions so that wisdom rules. Establish the work of my hands, at my job, in my side projects, in every conversation. Give me discipline that is joyful, not harsh. Open opportunities that match the calling you have woven into me. Place me before the right people at the right time and make my excellence visible without self-promotion. As you pray, I am tilting meetings, preparing hearts, bringing your name to mind, aligning need with your skill. I am also removing what looks good but would split your focus and steal your rest. Hear my decree over you. In the courts of heaven, I have signed my name over your portion, and I am ordering your time. I am dismantling chaos. I am teaching you to count, not in fear, but in wisdom, to count days, to count choices, to count costs, to count mercies. You will find that as you count rightly, lack loses its storytelling power. Your mind will grow quiet because your steps are chosen, not scrambled. Your dignity will rise because order has returned. If in the middle of this work, shame circles back or confusion swells, remember what I have taught you. If peace leaves, pause, breathe, ask again. I will repeat myself without irritation. My silence never means my absence. I am shaping you into a steward who can carry increase without drifting. The habits we are forming are not cages. They are rails that keep a train of blessing on track. My beloved child, I am with you in the math and in the meetings, in the menus and in the negotiations. I am making you wise. I am teaching your hands to hold what I am sending. This is how panic ends, not only with a miracle, but with a renewed mind that walks at the speed of peace. Keep sitting with me. Keep counting with me. Keep choosing with me. Soon you will look back and see not just a month rescued, but a life reordered, and you will say, "He established the work of my hands, and wisdom was the door through which breakthrough came." My beloved child, now that your steps are being ordered and your mind is growing quiet, I am taking you deeper. I am not only rescuing you from lack, I am shaping you to carry increase without losing your way. The song you call Psalm 112 paints this picture. Those who revere me live steady. Light rises for them in dark spaces. They are not terrified by headlines or sudden messages. Their hearts are fixed on me, and their generosity echoes into the lives of their children. Their home becomes a lamp, their reputation becomes a shelter, and their legacy outlives their earnings. This is the life I am crafting in you, not a brief rescue, but a lineage of steadiness. Hear me with sober joy. I intend to bless you, and I intend to protect you from the dangers that come with blessing. Solomon did not fall in the days of hunger and lack. He fell in the day of abundance. So I train you now. An inheritance is not only a reward, it is a test hidden beneath the light. Success without me is more dangerous than failure with me. Every blessing becomes a kind of judgment, revealing what is truly inside a heart. I am purifying your inner life so that when elevation arrives, it does not hollow you out. Adjust the target of your prayers. Do not ask only for this month to be paid. Ask me to establish a way of living that honors me for decades. Ask me for a house of peace, not just a moment of relief. Ask me for a name that is clean, a heart that is generous, hands that are diligent, and feet that do not run after trends. The righteous in that psalm are remembered for their mercy and their justice. Their open hands do not empty them, they anchor them. I am teaching you to be a river, not a puddle that evaporates in heat. We will set boundaries now before the increase arrives, so your heart is not caught off guard. First, set a giving posture. I will not coerce your love, but I will invite your trust. Determine in my presence the first portion that belongs to me. Call it tithe, call it first fruits, call it love's first decision, but let it be honest and glad. Not to purchase my favor, not to impress eyes, but to remind your own soul who is Lord of the harvest. Also decide the measure and rhythm of your generosity beyond the first portion. The poor, the widow, the work of my kingdom that I highlight to your spirit. Do not give to manipulation or to buy approval. Give where peace remains, and my whisper confirms. If peace leaves, pause. Your giving must be worship, not theater. Second, establish saving with me. Joseph did not hoard, he planned. Set aside a reserve, even if it begins like a mustard seed. This is not fear-based stockpiling, it is wisdom that respects tomorrow. A modest margin is a guard at the door of panic. It teaches you that emergencies are not kings and that you are not at the mercy of every wave. Name these storehouses with purpose. Future faithfulness, repair and replace, seed for skill. And let them serve your calling, not your pride. Third, resist lifestyle inflation. When income rises, do not let appetite outrun assignment. Do not measure blessing by how loudly it can be displayed. Some upgrades will be right in time. Others are distractions with a glossy coat. Ask me, is this addition strengthening our mission or feeding a hunger for applause? I will answer you without condemnation. Keep certain things simple longer than your feelings demand. Simplicity is not deprivation when it protects focus and rest. Your dignity is already high. You do not need trinkets to signal it. Fourth, guard humility as the crown that keeps your head steady. I will grant you favor and a good name. People will begin to call. Opportunities will remember you. Rooms will open that were once locked. Walk in softly. Do not announce yourself. Let excellence speak quietly over time. Learn to say thank you and return the praise to me in private. Refuse the subtle bribes that hide inside flattery. Keep a small circle who can tell you the truth when crowds only clap. Invite correction without bristling. It will save you years. Fifth, draw boundaries around relationships and requests when increase appears. There are people who love you and will rejoice. There are others who will subtly test your peace. Do not rush to stitch together ties I am untying. Learn the holy words, not now, not this, and let me pray when new demands arrive dressed as emergencies. You are not everyone's savior. I will show you whom to help, how much, and when. Generosity with me breaks chains. Generosity without me builds new ones. My child, hear my decree of stability over you. In the courts of heaven I have signed my name over your portion and over your boundaries. I appoint angels to stand at the gates of your increase. One called wisdom, one called humility, one called peace. No weapon formed to turn blessing into a snare will prosper against these gates. I am setting your heart so that you do not fear bad news. Your trust will be planted in me like an old tree whose roots have found the river. When news comes that would have once made you tremble, you will feel the ground of my faithfulness beneath your feet, and you will respond, not react. Let us pray together now. Whisper with me. Father, establish Psalm 112, steadiness in my heart. Make me unafraid of bad news because my trust is anchored in you. Write your generosity into my habits. Let my house become a lamp that does not burn out. Again, order my giving so it is worship, not performance. Order my saving so it is wisdom, not fear. Order my spending so it serves calling, not comparison. Keep me small in my own eyes and big in faith. Pray for your name and your work. Father, grant me favor that is clean and a reputation that is true. Make my excellence visible without self-promotion. Surround me with people who sharpen, not flatter. Deliver me from the pride that forgets you and the shame that says, I am unworthy of good. I answer by clothing you with dignity and placing a guard on your lips. I will make your yes and your no mean something again. Your word will carry weight because it was forged in my presence. Pray for future doors. Father, when increase comes, give me courage to keep the boundaries we set today. Do not let me drift in the ease of abundance. Wake me quickly if my heart begins to wander. Teach me to rejoice and to restrain, to sow and to store, to celebrate and to stay hidden when needed. I am pleased with this prayer, for it asks for protection in the very place many fall asleep. I will honor it. I will nudge you before the drift becomes a distance. Finally, pray for your children and those who will come after you, by blood, by mentoring, by impact. Father, let those who follow me inherit steadiness, break cycles of panic and waste. Let generosity be their normal and integrity their instinct. I seal this with my own promise. I am a father who thinks in generations. I am not building you into a shooting star that burns and disappears. I am forming you into a constellation that guides others home. My beloved child, abundance is coming in measures that match assignment, not ego. Blessing can lift, but it can also destroy. With me, it will lift you and root you. Stand in this. I am teaching you to carry increase without drifting. Keep your eyes on me. Keep your boundaries in place. Keep your hands open and your heart low. In time, you will say, He rescued me from lack, then taught me to live as an heir. And those who watch your life will find the courage to ask me for the same. My beloved child, now that your roots are set and your heart is learning the quiet strength of steadiness, hear me. I am releasing help. I am opening doors. The song you call Psalm 20 rises over you like a banner. I answer you in the day of trouble. I lift you with support from my holy place. I remember the offerings of obedience you have poured out when no one was watching, and I set in motion the plans that were conceived in my presence. This is not a vague hope. This is my decree. In the throne room I have written your help. What I have ordained cannot be canceled by fear. I have signed my name over your portion. I have written an order in heaven concerning your work and your income, concerning the places where favor has felt delayed and the corners where you were overlooked. I am sending help that does not come from panic, but from above. Angels move at my word. Doors respond to my key. Hearts soften under my hand. Do not say, it is too late for this month, or I missed my moment. I am the one who measures moments. I am the one who brings a harvest from seeds I witnessed you sow in tears. Concerning interviews, listen closely. I go before you into rooms you have not yet entered. I adjust the tone of the waiting area and ease the storm in your chest. I highlight on the resume what matters and cover what would distract. I breathe clarity into your answers and gentleness into your eyes. I set questions that allow your integrity to shine and your skill to speak. Where there has been a gap in employment, I teach you to narrate it with honor and wisdom. Where you have felt small, I clothe you with dignity. Prepare as if it were certain, because I have announced it in heaven. Update the resume. Polish the portfolio. Practice your words with me. Lay out your clothes the night before. Arrive with peace. I am with you. Concerning clients, watch what I will do. Names you served well will remember you. Referrals will arrive through unexpected paths. Dormant accounts will awaken. Unpaid invoices that have lingered will be released with an apology. I will give you a sentence to write that unlocks a response, a small adjustment that multiplies results, a timing insight that turns a no into a now. Do the simple, faithful things. Follow up without groveling. Send the proposal. Repackage your offering with clarity. Set terms that honor both sides. Show up again. Your excellence seeded in past seasons is sprouting. Concerning hours and contracts, I am ordering the calendar in your favor. Schedules that were cutting you thin will shift. Overtime where it serves you will open. Exhausting patterns will close. Short-term contracts will lengthen. New agreements will carry clauses that protect your rest and your value. I will highlight a line in a document for you to ask about. I will give you language that disarms a hard negotiator. I will tilt the conversation so you are not paid in compliments, but in currency. Make the calls you have postponed. Ask for what is right without fear. When peace remains, sign. If peace leaves, pause. I am not rushing you into a snare. I am leading you into a place where your yes is clean. Concerning debts, do not hide from the numbers. Face them with me. Call the lender. Ask for a reduced rate, for fees to be removed, for a settlement plan that honors your reality. I am not ashamed to sit on that call with you. I will give you favor with someone who has authority. I will nudge them to extend terms you did not know were available. Document every agreement. Keep your word. And where a debt was born in shame, I will rewrite its story as a testimony of wisdom and courage. Concerning creative solutions, open your hands and let me show you small doors that lead to wide spaces. There may be a skill you can teach, a service you can offer, a product you can complete, a collaboration you can initiate. Some ideas are for now, others for later. Let peace sort them. Do not despise micro opportunities. They are seeds that grow when watered with consistency. Write the first page. Send the first message. Record the first sample. I am not asking you to build a tower overnight. I am showing you where to take the next faithful step. But hear this clearly. As favor begins to move, do not sell your integrity for speed. Do not exaggerate your credentials. Do not bind your future with predatory terms that glitter for a moment. Do not shrink your price out of fear and then resent the work you accepted. Do not chase every open door. Some open doors lead to crowded rooms where your soul cannot breathe. Ask me, and I will answer. If peace remains, proceed. If peace leaves, pause. I am protecting you from what looks like blessing but is bait. Lift your eyes, my dear one. Some trust in networks and numbers, in flattery and frantic hustle. But you will remember my name, and you will see the difference. Where others build on sand, you will build on rock. Where others rise and sway, you will rise and stand. Your victory will not taste like adrenaline. It will taste like peace. We will rejoice together when your help appears, because you will know it was my hand and your obedience, not luck. Now prepare for what you have asked me for. Do not only pray for doors, polish your key. Update the resume and the portfolio this week. Make the call you have been delaying. Apply again where I nudge you. Yes, even there. Follow up on the email with a clear subject line. Clean the desk and set aside an hour for proposals. Gather your certifications in one folder. Sketch the outline of the service you will offer. Show up with faith. I am not asking you to strive. I am inviting you to align. Let this be our covenant act today. As a prophetic agreement, an amen you can write, like on this message, and comment these words. I agree with your decree over my portion. I am not asking you to do this for an algorithm. I am asking you to do it as a seal, a small obedience that marks your heart and reminds your mouth what you have chosen to believe. Then take one preparation step before this day ends, and another tomorrow. Agreement, preparation, obedience with peace. This is how you walk through the doors I am opening. Hear my final word over this moment. In the courts of heaven, I have signed the decree. I have appointed times and places. I have summoned help from angles you did not predict. No fear will cancel what I have ordained. No whisper will overturn it. No delay will deny it. Stand where I have planted you. Keep your spirit low and your eyes high. I am releasing help and opening doors. Walk forward, my beloved child, with peace in your chest and courage in your steps, and watch how favor follows you like a faithful shadow. My beloved child, when the light fades and the house grows quiet, I see how the numbers grow loud. Deadlines turn into echoes in the dark. Dates glow red in your memory, and the what-ifs slip their hands under your ribs as you lie awake. You keep replaying conversations, replaying invoices, replaying the calendar page that will not stop turning. Hear me. You are not alone in the night watches. I am not only the God of the daylight meetings and open doors, I am the guard at your bedside, the whisper in the stillness, the one who stands at the threshold of your thoughts and says, "Peace, be still." Bring me the numbers when they surge. Do not hold them in your chest as if hoarding them will give you control. Spread them before me in the dark the way my servants once spread letters before me in my temple. Tell me about the bill that stares at you, the rent that feels like a clock, the agreement you hope will be signed. Speak honestly. Sigh if words are too heavy. Your sigh is a prayer to me. Your tears are not wasted on your pillow. I have counted each one and gathered them like seeds. You say, "It is only night." I say, "It is the anvil where I forge your steady heart." As the psalm singers learned, I am your refuge and your safe place. I am the shade that covers you by day and the shield that surrounds you by night. I keep watch when you cannot keep watch for yourself. In the caves, on the run, under accusation, when enemies whispered outside and fear pounded inside, they found this. I dwell in the dark with my own. I teach them songs in the long hours, and morning comes though it feels far. You are not exposed. You are not abandoned. Hidden under the shadow of my wings, you will outlast this night. Listen to me now. My silence never means my absence. When nothing looks different on the outside, when the email has not arrived, the transfer has not posted, the voicemail light does not blink, I am still working. I am turning thoughts in the minds of decision makers. I am aligning schedules so your name and their need meet at the right second. I am pressing my peace into the fault lines of your nervous system so you can carry tomorrow's favor. Waiting is not delay. Waiting is the process by which I set your inner room in order so that blessing does not knock you down when it arrives. Let prayer stand guard tonight. When sleep hides and dread attempts to occupy the doorway, use this simple pattern with me. Breathe, surrender, trust, ask, rest. Begin with your breath. Inhale slowly and receive my presence. Exhale and let go of what you cannot carry through the night. Say quietly, "Father, you are here." Then surrender. Name the burdens one by one, not as a recital of doom, but as a passing of weights. I hand you rent, I hand you groceries, I hand you the interview, I hand you that awkward meeting, I hand you what I cannot control. Picture your hands opening, feel your chest loosen. Now declare trust. Not elaborate speeches, just clear allegiance. You are my shepherd, you are my provider, you are my keeper. Even in the dark, I am not alone. Let your own ears hear your mouth agree with me. The enemy borrows the quiet to plant lies. Answer him with truth shaped as worship. Then ask for tomorrow's instruction, not tomorrow's entire blueprint. What is my next faithful step? Wait a moment. I will brush a thought across your mind. An email to send, a number to call, a document to gather, a conversation to schedule, a practice to resume. Write it down on the pad by your bed. When you wake, you will not scramble. You will obey the next light. Finally, rest. I lay down this day. I receive your watch over my night. Seal my mind, keep my heart, restore my strength. Turn your face toward me and let the prayer keep watch while you sleep. Do not anesthetize the ache with scrolling. Screens promise company and deliver exhaustion. Late-night carts fill quickly and leave you emptier. Do not make decisions in the hour when your body is pleading for rest. The night magnifies shadows and shrinks your courage. Come back to the pattern. Breathe, surrender, trust, ask, rest. If fear returns, repeat it. If a memory stings, place it in my hands again. I am patient. I do not tire of your many returns. A child knocking on their father's door is never an interruption. I am setting a boundary around your sleep. I appoint watchmen over your night, peace at the head of your bed, wisdom at your window, angels at your doorposts. I rebuke the parade of catastrophic scenes that tries to march through your imagination. I close the mouth of the accuser who quotes false verdicts in the dark. I quiet the inner alarms that were triggered by old lack and past shame. I draw a line and say, this far and no further. You will not be stalked by dread in your own room. Your bed will become an altar of trust, your pillow a stone of remembrance, your night a workshop of restoration. Even while you sleep, seeds are sprouting. Your body rests. I remain at work. I tend the field of conversations you have sown with integrity. I water the applications you planted with prayer. I soften hearts that were rigid and dislodge obstacles you could not name. You will wake to find that what felt stuck has shifted a little, that what looked silent is humming, that courage has returned to your bones. You will wake with a sentence in your mouth, simple, yes, but it will be the key I give you for that day. My beloved child, set a small order for the night with me. Lay out your clothes, place the list for tomorrow where morning light can see it. Put the pen by the bed. Turn off the noise earlier than usual. Whisper my name as you dim the room. I am near. I am not waiting for daylight to draw close to you. I am drawing close now. Let me be louder than the bills. Let me be nearer than the fear in your chest. I will guard your mind at night so you can wake with strength and direction. Now stay with me because I will pray over you and I will speak peace into your home. Remain in this quiet for a moment longer. Breathe with me. I am here. My beloved child, stay in this quiet and pray with me now. Open your hands where you are. Exhale the hours you cannot control. Inhale my nearness. I am the Father who stands beside you. I do not whisper from a distance. Peace is the first gift I place into your chest. Provision is the promise I am bringing to your door, and I will teach you how to walk this out with a steady heart. Surrender fear with me. Say this with your breath if you can. Father, I hand you the clock, the calendar, and the totals. I refuse the lie that panic is my portion. I renounce the partnership I have made with scarcity and dread. I choose your voice over the noise of bills. I choose your presence over the itch to control. I receive your surrender and I answer it. My child, my silence never means my absence. I am near. I am cutting cords that tied you to old alarms. You will not be ruled by what if. You will be led by I am. Now, renounce shame. Father, I lay before you the mistakes I made with money, the choices I regret, the missed opportunities that sting me at night. I reject the verdict that says I am careless, broken, or unworthy of good. I accept your correction without condemnation. I receive cleansing for my record and healing for my heart. I place my hand upon your head and rewrite the names fear stamped on you. You are not a failure. You are my beloved. You are not a beggar at the door. You are a child in the house. I do not merely mend what is torn. I make new and teach wisdom so the tear does not repeat. Ask for provision now, not as a stranger, but as an heir. Father, provide rent, pay the bills that stand in a line, fill the table with bread, keep the lights on, cover transportation, cover medicine, cover what a family needs to breathe. I delight to hear this honest prayer. I am the one who feeds the small and the great. I know how to deliver daily bread and timely answers. Do not say it is too late. I am Lord of hours. I send help from places you did not calculate. I open envelopes you were not expecting. I bring a yes from a room where your name is already in my mouth. Ask for wisdom with me. Teach me to number my days and my decisions. Give me strategy, not frenzy. Show me how to plan with faith, build margins, and choose with clarity. Highlight the leaks. Show me the unnecessary subscriptions, the costly habits, the small foxes that ruin the vineyard. Give me courage to say no to false urgency and yes to steady obedience. I am pleased with this prayer. It is the pathway through which I send much of my help. I will teach you to lead your money instead of chasing it, to give with joy, to save with purpose, to spend with intention. Your stewardship will no longer be fear's servant. It will be love's instrument. Ask for protection. Father, hide me under your wings while I walk this out. Guard me from predatory contracts, from scams dressed as solutions, from advisors who do not carry your heart. Protect my mind from spirals at night and my heart from comparison by day. Draw a line around my home. Let peace be the atmosphere here. I am your keeper. I station angels at your doorposts. None of the weapons that aim to turn blessing into a snare will cross the boundary I have drawn. You will discern. Where peace remains, you will proceed. Where peace leaves, you will pause. Ask for open doors. Father, call my name into the rooms where decisions are made. Bring the interview to remembrance, the client to the inbox, the contract to the table. Grant me words that are true and skill that is evident. Let one yes outweigh a dozen no's. Open the right door and shut the harmful one, even if it glitters. I am opening what no hand can bar to you. I am not scattering you into every room. I am placing you in the right room. Favor will not taste like adrenaline. It will taste like peace, and you will recognize me in it. Ask for relief concerning debts and for sustainable income. Father, give me favor with lenders and mercy with timelines. Let interest shrink. Let fees be removed. Let payment plans be established that fit truthfully. Show me how to call with courage and document with care. Provide streams of income that are clean and durable, not built on panic or pretense. Work that strengthens my soul, not work that empties it. Establish the work of my hands. I answer with my own pledge. I will go with you into every call. I will soften a heart where you expect hardness. I will close gaps with opportunities that match your design. I will build income like a well that refills, not a flash in the pan. I am protecting you from the glitter that leads to chains. Now receive blessing as I speak it over you. My beloved child, you will not be consumed. Your house will stand, your mind will rest, your hands will be strengthened. You will not be stalked by dread in your own room. You will not sell your integrity for speed. You will not be ashamed when others ask how you made it through. You will answer, peace was given first, and then provision followed. I place a mantle of steadiness on you, a rhythm of wise courage. I bless your inbox to carry good news, your phone to deliver favor, your mailbox to hold answers. I bless your conversations to carry clarity, your negotiations to honor truth and produce mutual peace. I bless your budget to reveal freedom, not punishment. Your calendar to carry rest, not constant chase. I bless the work of your hands. Let skill sharpen, let excellence speak quietly and open the way before you. I speak to the storm within you, and I say, peace, be still. I speak to the fear of shame, and I say, you are silenced. I speak to the dread of the end of month, and I say, you will meet it with help. I set my name over your portion. I have signed decrees in the courts of heaven concerning you. The timing of answers will be my own. Do not abandon your post in the last 5 minutes before dawn breaks. Wait with me and work with me. You will see what I have promised. Now I commission you to practical obedience. Today, take one faithful step with peace, not panic. If it is right, contact the landlord or the company and speak truthfully. Ask for terms that fit wisdom. If it is time, update the budget with me. Write the numbers, assign every dollar a mission, cancel what weakens you. If I nudge you, apply again. Yes, even where you were ignored before. If peace remains, negotiate your rate. Do not underprice from fear. If you need counsel, send the message to a wise and steady person and ask for 30 minutes of guidance. Gather the documents into one folder. Set an automatic transfer to your small storehouse. Open the note and list 3 expenses to reduce. Schedule 1 focused hour this week to build the service or product I have shown you. Small, specific, done in peace. Do it before the sun sets if you can, and tomorrow take the next. Agreement, preparation, obedience with peace. You are not alone. This is a house, a family I am gathering. In the comments, leave a brief prayer request for your specific need or a small praise report of what I have already done. Do not reveal what should be private. Speak what your conscience and wisdom allow. Let others pray over your line. Pray over 2 other names in return. I am weaving community around you so that you remember, isolation is not your portion. And when doors open, return and testify, so hope multiplies for your brothers and sisters. Now I seal you. Place your hand on your heart if you can. I place my peace like a seal over the doorway of your emotions. I anchor your thoughts in my faithfulness. I assign angels to your path. I declare that help is moving, doors are opening, wisdom is rising, shame is leaving, integrity is standing, and provision is arriving as you walk. Breathe again. You are mine. If this prayer carries your spirit and you desire to remain under this covering of encouragement and ongoing prayer, stay connected. Subscribe and turn on notifications, not to feed an algorithm, but to stay near to a steady stream of my word to your heart, to join a people who will agree with you, to mark your weeks with hope and instruction. Return whenever you need to be reminded. Peace first, then provision. Go now in the blessing I have spoken. Keep your eyes on me, your steps small and steady, your yes clean and your no clear. My beloved child, I am with you in the call, in the spreadsheet, in the meeting, in the resting. Watch how I replace panic with peace and peace with provision, and write your story as a testimony that will steady many.